morning, people. Today we are going to be repairing this. Now this is a Renault traffic key fob. Now as you can see, the rubber hole has gone through, so that is the button in there. It does still work. You can hear it click, maybe. There you go, just about hear it click. But we're going to change this. You can get these as a full kit off of Amazon, so that is what I have here. Now it is quite cheap, comes as a kit like that, and it only cost £5.70 on Prime, and it has got a spare set of buttons with it. Not sure if we're going to need them. So we have a new shell, a new blade key. Obviously, if you're going to change it, this is a blank. If you wanted to change this, you'd obviously need to get it cut the same as this. It comes with a screwdriver, a new keyring fob, and then your 2 buttons if we're going to change them. But look, you can actually hear them click. Listen, look. Quite cool, isn't it? Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take the back off of the key fob. Now this comes with a flathead screwdriver, but this is a Phillips. It is very small. I mean, it is incredibly dirty. So there we go. We undo this. Take the screw out, put it to one side. I haven't seen a spare screw in here yet. Now you will need the flathead, and then you would put that underneath this corner here. You don't want to do it here, because if you do it, well, I can show you for the sake of the video. If you do it here, and you try and prise it, you end up then scratching the side of your key. So that is why you should do it in here. Just push it up like that. So once it's opened, you can then take the key fob apart. Got the board on one side still connected. Do not damage this, just put this to one side for a second. But if you were just going to change the battery, all you will need to do, there is clips on here, just be careful not to damage them. You can use something like this very thin screwdriver, just pop it underneath and lift it up, and then the battery does just come out. And if you do want to change the battery, it is, the serial number for the battery is a CR2016. Hopefully you can see that on there. And what you will like with these is how easily the blade key comes out. No messing around. All you will do is grab the blade and pull it up. The reason you do that is because that screw that we took out first, that goes through this hole. That is what stops the key blade coming out. So there you go. The blade is now apart, the case is now apart, and the battery is now out. So with the new case, it doesn't have a screw in the back of it. So maybe there is a screw inside it. And same thing, we pry from the corner, not the sides, because we don't want to damage the case. We will open this up, and there is our new screw, nice and clean. Look at that. Again, put that to one side. Make sure this is the same. I mean, it looks pretty similar, so we can put that over there. This side is now just a shell, and the reason it's a shell is because we need to take the board out of this one and put it into this one. Now the board is actually only held on by, well, I guess we would call them rubber bushings. So we have one that comes through the board here, and then another one that comes through the board here. Now I did already push this one off by accident. So you see that is rubber. It looks like a plastic rivet, but it's not. That is rubber. And the easiest way to get this out is just push your unlock or lock button. So I've pushed the unlock button, that pulls out this bottom half here. And then if I push against the other side, the board, little bit of force, and there we go, the board is out. So you see the 2 holes there, that is where those rubber mounts here. It's very hard to show there, but you see it's this one and this one. If they do get stuck, don't go flexing this. Obviously you do not want to break this, so just a gentle bit of persuasion, and then it should come off. You can see the buttons, so look, here's your lock and unlock buttons, and they still work perfectly fine, even though in the kit you do get 2 new buttons, but I don't need to change them for the sake of this video. I believe they're soldered on anyway, so if yours going to do them, you would need a soldering iron anyway. So now putting the key back together, I don't think you can put this in the wrong way round. So look, that is the wrong way round, that is upside down. It does only go back in one way, and again we've got this mount here and this mount here that this will push onto. So, and there we go, as easy as that. They only just come through, but then when you screw the case together, that is then what will hold it properly in place. Coming back to the other side of the case, we will grab our battery, and we will put, what you have to do, if you try and push it down straight away, it doesn't go in. You kind of have to slide it underneath. You see, like you see these here? They're like, they hook over, so the battery goes, so if this is the hook, it goes underneath it. So that is why you can't push it down onto it. You need to semi-slide it under 2 of them, and then you will then be able to then push it down. So, see, I've slid it under this one, and then we will push it down into position. I'm going to quickly give this a clean because it is a little bit dirty. I'm only saying this because it's very unlikely you're ever going to clean your key again. So get yourself, you know, something with a point on it. Maybe a toothpick could work, it might be a little bit soft. And just get all the grime out of the corners. So there we go, the blade is now nice and shiny. Same thing, you just want to push that straight in. Look, that's all it is. Look, just push it straight in. Nice, easy design. Doesn't matter what way you put it. If you have a preferred way, then put it in that way. But it doesn't matter, your ignition barrel will work both ways. So both sides are now ready to put together. So just make sure you line them up properly. And then just squeeze it together. It goes only a small little click, but the screw is what is going to hold this properly in place. So we get our new screw, we put it in. As I said, I know this is a flathead, but it does still work. So you can, basically you can change this with just this flathead screwdriver. So we go, that is now nice and tight. Again, just make sure it is all seated properly, which it is. Make sure the buttons work, so we'll have a listen. That one works, and that one works. So there we go. That is now a fully changed key fob, and look, now you can see the hole that was in it. But for the sake of, what was it, nearly £6, you know, if you're planning on selling your car or something, it's always good impression. And if you're just annoyed with it, nice easy thing to change. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.